And now, the general weather around Alaska.
All right, satellite imagery here showing front pushing eastward here and lifting into the southwest interior, bringing areas of rain here all along the southwest coast on up in toward Bethel, southern Kuskokwim Valley, especially Bristol Bay, and down toward Kodiak Island. Another system here tracking eastward, bringing rain across actually south central Alaska today along the North Gulf Coast, and that's spreading rain in across the Panhandle. Rolling that through again, you can see that whole area of clouds pushing eastward with improvement over south central Alaska today. Fair amount of sun, areas of the Tanana Valley around Fairbanks, few clouds down toward Tanana, but mostly sunny there. Temperatures rising into the upper 40s, lower 50s across the whole area there. A little cooler back to the northwest here. Clouds over the north slope to the Arctic coast. And a developing system out here over the central Aleutians right through here, getting some of this colder air just to the north mixed in. They'll be tracking east and then east-southeastward here over the next couple of days. And for tonight, there's that low tracking eastward there, currently right over just near the central Aleutians here. That'll be pushing south or eastward here, bringing a chance of rain later this evening in the eastern Aleutians and in toward late tonight toward tomorrow morning there for the Alaska Peninsula. Showers over the Bering Sea here with this low right along the southwest coast. And widespread area of rain and snow showers into the southwest interior. Actually all the way across south central Alaska with a weak trough, mostly cloudy skies. Scattered showers here, Prince William Sound, and of course over the southeast coast, but dry over the northern interior. And moving on to tomorrow, that low track southeastward here. Still close enough to Kodiak Island to circulate some moisture, light rain chances up to the island there, maybe even as far north as Fogneck Island. But trough right along the North Gulf Coast here keeps clouds and showers going mainly eastern Kenai Peninsula, Prince William Sound areas, all the way down across the southeast coast. And up here over the interior, more of a afternoon shower condition there over the mountainous terrain, the form of rain or snow here. Again, those developing, becoming a little more widespread in the afternoon hours, but central interior northward looking dry. Look for periods of light snow, kind of a continuous light snow fog pattern there from the Bering Strait, Steller area, and on down towards St. Lawrence Island. But for the central and southern Bering Sea and the Aleutians, light winds, dry conditions, isolated showers for the Alaska Peninsula, stronger system pushing gale force winds in late tonight and tomorrow into the western Aleutians there with gales mostly from Amchitka Island westward to Shimianatu. And we'll see for tomorrow that front pushes eastward here, makes a pretty good jog to the east, passing Adak and then right on top of Atka Island by about 3 or 4 in the afternoon tomorrow. Weakening though, just small craft advisory level winds now with that feature all the way back toward the main low center there. More showery conditions over the western Aleutians behind the front. But you can see precipitation starting to push in toward the Pribilof Islands, but it should be a dry day there with light winds across much of the Bering Sea. Still some light snow chances there for St. Lawrence Island, but nothing significant. And look for some sunshine here across the northern interior with dry weather, light winds all the way out to the Arctic coast. This system here pushing a pretty good slug of moisture up to the North Gulf Coast, Montague Island, over toward Cordova, Yakutat, all the way down the southeast coast. Look for periods of rain on Wednesday. And again, afternoon showers over the Alaska Range, mountainous terrain of the Copper River Basin. Otherwise, partly cloudy for Cook Inlet, Bristol Bay, mostly clear on up to the north. And then for the day on Thursday, that front holds about the same position here, really weakening though, but that's going to keep light rain at times going for the North Gulf Coast, mostly along the north coast of the Panhandle, all the way back southern Kenai Peninsula there, and down toward Kodiak Island. Again, the heaviest amounts will be roughly from Montague Island to Cordova and to Yakutat, much lighter as you head south along the Panhandle. And so some shower activity going on over the eastern interior south of the Brooks Range and from the Alaska Range northward, but just mostly cloudy skies there. Any precipitation will be quite light, as well as St. Lawrence Island. This front out here brings rain, periods of light rain, fog, and drizzle to the Pribilof Islands, pushing up towards St. Matthew Island, extending back down across the Alaska Peninsula. Showers for the eastern Aleutians and increasing wind and precipitation excuse me, for the western Aleutians. And for the lows tonight, 30s over the Aleutians and the Bering Sea, into the southwest interior, mid-30s, southern Alaska, Copper River Basin, closer to 30 degrees, and mostly in the 30s, lower 40s for the Panhandle, 20s central interior, down to the single numbers in the Brooks Range, anywhere from 0 to 10 below for the North Slope and the Arctic coast. Highs for tomorrow, again, 40s to lower 50s here, warmest areas from around Fairbanks eastward to Northway Toke, otherwise cooling back into the teens and 20s for the Brooks Range, and staying rather chilly for the Arctic coast and North Slope, anywhere from 5 to 15 for the highs. 40s, southern Alaska, upper 30s to mid-40s there for the Aleutians, and 45 to 50 for the southeast coast. Lows upper 30s to lower 40s again for Wednesday morning for the Panhandle, and looks like much of southern Alaska here staying above freezing, south central especially, closer to 40 for the Kenai Peninsula to Kodiak Island. 20s in the central interior, Brooks Range 5 below to 5 above for the lows, and about the same for the North Slope to the Arctic coast, 20s and 30s for the Bering Sea. And for the highs, up into the 50s now for all of south central Alaska, Copper River Basin near 50, 45 to 50 in the Tanana Valley. Teens, Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast, upper 40s to lower 50s for the southeast coast.